With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G. But I somehow, someway, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
So today we got Master Mike and Luke Almighty in the stew to just talk about upcoming shit we got going on. So what's up guys, how you guys doing?
Doing
Chilling,
good,
man.
Doing pretty good.
So the reason why we got you two here together is because you've been dropping a lot of fire, and I feel like you guys got a lot more in the vault ready to come out. So
hell yeah.
How'd you guys first link up?
Shit, I want to say it was really like Rue had dropped "Give Me Space" with you, and then dude, hit me. He's like, bro, let's work more, bro. This shit was hot, bro. Why not work again, And that's just rule of thumb. You go crazy with somebody, you gotta keep going crazy with them. So we've just been rocking ever since that "Give Me Space" song, bro.
Yeah,
we dropped Friends and then.
Yeah, Friends and shit too.
True. Yeah. Alright, so starting off with you, Mike. I went to high school at Jones. It's pretty much known for like producing a lot of great artists. Like obviously Chance the Rapper came, but there's a lot of more artists coming out of that, like Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
And just hella creatives, not even just music. But you've been making music since those days. You've been on this shit. There's even a video of you like freestyling with Chance like outside of the library and shit. You remember that?
Yeah, I was in the music room.
True.
Menzies room. They say he still be teaching.
Yeah, he does. So you want to talk about kind of how you got started in rap music? Like, did you start in high school or was it before then? Or?
Yeah, I started in high school. It was like I was a senior when Chance was a sophomore, and he was rapping already and shit. And like I just started rapping. I guess I was like a junior. My friend who went to school there was too. His name was Robert. He rapped too. I was from hood shit. He was raw as hell though. And like that was like everybody was listening to Lil Wayne and shit. Like everybody was like thirsty to say he was the best rapper ever. So like around that time, all that shit going on, I was like, and plus me not like liking school and shit, I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna start rapping. So like, just really from that point when I decided I'm finna start rapping, so like at that point in high school, I ain't live with my mom no more. I had like my own spot with my friend, and we lived like under his grandma and shit, but she ain't lived there. So we was basically in that bitch by herself. So I just like stopped really caring about school so much. Just I didn't really have to like get good grades. I wouldn't get in trouble no more. So I just I made sure I passed fucking English so I could graduate, and then all the rest of my classes I'll just write rhymes for like the whole fucking like half a junior year to when I graduated and shit. And then after that, from that point, I just I started recording myself like a little bit after high school. I saved up and got a mic and shit. I started dropping music like all the time, like every day, and like posting on everybody's Facebook and shit.
Yeah, before like I had a Twitter, I remember seeing your shit all over Facebook.
Yeah.
And, like I started listening to it. So I've been following you kind of since the jump, honestly.
Nah, for real, me and my homie Ant used to do that shit because we didn't know how else to get shit out, so we just put it on everybody's Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody used to get mad, but some people was fucking with it though.
Yeah, I'm sure you got some listeners. I mean, I started listening to you from Facebook, but then obviously Twitter is like a better portal for music and shit.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, so going off of that, so you said after high school you kind of like started making your whole thing is just like your love of music and shit, right?
Yeah.
So like, what were your like first couple people that you linked up with that like you were like, all right, this shit's serious, like we're gonna start like making songs?
I first started trying to get on for real like with it was me, my friend Ant. He was doing my videos at the time. Like he was shooting, I'll edit. Like so it was me, him, and then Lil Italy. Like I went to school with him too. Like we all started out together, and then I started just dropping shit, shooting our own videos to it, dropping it. That's when I linked up. After that, I linked up with Alex and Kimbe. And then,
you guys got a song together?
Yeah, that's when we made the Dollar Please shit, and then that shit got noticed and shit.
That song's fire, man.
Yeah, that's like Chicago history real time.
Yeah, the shit went viral, man. Ever since then, like after that, I started like charging people for features, and like pretty much from there, I just kept going from there.
True.
Trying to.
Another early collaboration you had was Lucky. That was back when he was Lucky X, and the whole 197 kind of, it was like going up with Save Money, and it was 197, and that was like the two groups that were kind of just running Chicago at the time. Yeah. That was what, like around 2012?
Yeah, like 2012 back then.
Right. So you want to talk about how that got started?
So 2012, everybody's favorite year. That's when like I first started fucking with like OSG, you know, like Lucky, you know, Ransa, Mike Vick, you know, everybody who was rapping this shit back then. So like we just decided one day we'll just like come together and drop music, and then you know that shit it kind of worked out, it kind of didn't, but you know everybody still like talk to each other for the most part and shit.
Yeah, I know Rance's still going crazy. Everybody's still kind of going crazy. When did you meet Pluto Nash?
I've known Pluto since before music. Before he was making, I don't want to say before he was making music, but like I met him not on some music shit. Like I used to live like where him and his friends used to be at. That's where I lived, like with my mom. And she used to work nights, so we all used to smoke in my house when she was gone. That's when I met Malcolm and shit. He had dreads back then.
Oh hell no, I didn't know him back then.
Nah, yeah, he was cool as hell. His ass was crazy, motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but like even like early on, like it's crazy how you see now like the success that like he produced telephone calls for A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky previewed some Pluto Nash shit on his story.
Yeah, the same.
So that's just wild watching everyone go nuts. And then you included. How would you compare the scene in 2012 to how it kind of is now?
Shit, my bad. In 2012, I don't know, everybody was younger. Everybody was kind of like, more like, I don't know, not laid back, but like, not like, as like, it's not like, as I would say competitive as it is now.
Yeah,
back
more
then,
locked in and shit.
Yeah, back then it was more like a, I don't know, people was like working together more maybe.
Figuring things
Back
out.
then, yeah, type shit, like figuring out where to go. Because like in 2012, that's when like a lot of shit started getting noticed. Like 2012, 2013, even 2011. I made the Dollar Please song in 2011, I think.
Yeah.
Like that. So after that, 2012, it was just like, I don't know, it was fun. Like I don't know.
Would you say it was like more like laid back and fun? Like,
yeah, it's like a little more laid back and fun. Now it's like a little like, I don't know.
A little stiffer, right?
Yeah, like kind of, I don't know. People like, it's like more annoying, honestly.
Yeah.
Like in a way, like, but at the same time, it's like progressing kind of. So you can see like more people are like taking advantage of like the Chicago scene and shit, like taking their careers like to better places and shit. So I'll say it's more people getting on now as opposed to back then.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's more open now and shit.
I know you're from Aurora and shit, but you were seeing the scene in 2012, right? Like how would you describe it from kind of like an outsider's perspective?
From like a fan's perspective, bro, I mean, it was like everything. I mean, it's still like damn near the reason why I love Chicago music today, just because of like that era, you know. I mean, it's like it influenced me to make beats, you know. That whole drill era definitely influenced me to make beats. Cause
Yeah,
that's
we
why
didn't
I
even
started
mention
off
Chief
doing
Keef, to be honest. Like that was around.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
not even just Keef though. I mean, the whole.
Yeah, that was like 2020 and going on to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That whole scene inspired me to make music damn near. So it's like I was making beats already, you know, like when I was fucking with all that music. But it's like it's what really inspired me to go crazy and start reaching out to people because the scene was really starting to pop off. But it wasn't until a few years later when shit died down again is when like I started to come out here, you know. So it wasn't like till later in life when I really like took the shit seriously and tried to like actually link up people and shit.
Yeah, and in the interview we just did like before this, we were even talking about how the scene fluctuates too. Like there'll be like a high point, shit's busting, there's events every weekend and shit, and then like it'll kind of die down. People kind of work on their craft, and then I feel like right now we're kind of in a stage where it's like starting to come back up a little bit. Artists are starting to work together a little bit more, and like that's when things happen, you know, when people are more open to like doing shit together. But even like you said, the music's been progressing, and like even your own music has like evolved. Like I remember hearing the links you were posting on Facebook. You still have like the same like somewhat of the same like content like style, but you've like kind of elevated a little bit farther.
Yeah, she getting better.
Yeah,
with time,
Yeah, with time. Trying to give like some examples, like the Anybody song you just dropped. Like I would not have pictured that dropping back in the day.
That's crazy.
It's like a little bit more experimental, but like you're actually kind of low key singing on that shit.
I was trying to sing like since. It took me like 5 years to learn to sing like that, even that good. So like, I was practicing that shit the whole time. Since like Cushion LJ came out, I've been trying to learn to sing since like 2010 or something.
Did you take any music classes while you were at school or not?
Just the required shit. I was in the band. They made me play the tuba.
Hell no.
That shit was not
Mike on the
sitchy.
tuba.
That shit was not
Did
good.
you ever learn anything on the tuba? Or?
Nah, I mean, I was finessing though, cause they'd make us play songs together and shit. But like the tuba, that shit was like all one note kind of. So like I would just play it when it said to play like all the notes. I just push whatever and just hit that shit. I didn't know how to read music though. It works with the tuba. You know, I gotta learn to read music.
Yeah, same here, bro. I'm a producer.
Yeah. What was the first project that you ever like officially dropped?
Shit. First ever project. It was called 501 Heartbreaks when I was in high school. Like anyways, Heartbreaks. But I used to wear Levi's and shit. So that's how that shit came up.
That's funny.
Shit was actually crazy. So it was me and Little Italy. And, my other homie, his name Mozzie. He was older. He was like a year above me, and I was a year above Italy. So we just made a tape and shit.
Yeah, Lil Italy's going crazy too. He's in Decent Militia now, and he's making moves. That Secure the Bag video he just dropped goes really
That's
crazy.
my shit.
Yeah, so he's on his shit. But it's cool that you guys never give up, and like sometimes school isn't for everybody. So it's cool that you were able to like find something you actually gave a shit about. And like,
I remember he was going to go to the Air Force.
what the
Like,
fuck?
we got out of high school, the folks finna go to the Air Force. We was like, don't do that shit. But then he was finna go, but he couldn't go with things. He had like a tattoo on his wrist or some shit. So anyway,
That was a blessing in disguise.
yeah, he was geeked when he go to the Air Force.
Did you have any like backup ideas if just like in case like rap didn't take off, or like what was going through your mind?
Shit. Not really.
You were just like,
no, I just shit like I ain't wanna like just be like hot as hell forever, just doing bad shit forever. So I think music is like, you know what I'm saying, a way to be like a better person for the world instead of just stealing and shit. But
Definitely.
I think, you know what I'm saying, I think it'll work out. If not, you know what I'm saying, I could be a sports writer or something.
Yeah, I know you're really into sports. I've been seeing the shit you do on Twitter. Do you have any like hot sports takes you kind of want to talk about right now? What teams are you rooting for and shit?
I like the Bears. I don't like Green Bay. Fuck the Packers, that's my take. Fuck Kendall. Fuck low-key Katie, he likes it.
Hey, shout out his Stay Lit project though. That's
I
just
fuck with him, but I don't fuck with him.
Yeah. You had a track on it.
No, yeah, that's my homie. That's like my little brother, but
Yeah, but fuck the Packers.
he's just a bitch. He be like,
Still fuck Kendall.
bro, we putting these on these and shit.
We'll bring him on the podcast and see what he has to say about you.
Yeah, I know what he's gonna say. We all know what he's gonna say, but what's he gonna do?
Yeah, for sure. But that's what's up. So how did the song with Lucky go about getting made and shit?
Host thing shit. Right, that one.
Yeah, whole thing.
Fucking, I had made that. Me and Malcolm me and Pluto, we was making beats at that time at his apartment all the time. Like he'll make me hella beats and I just wouldn't like them for some reason. But that one I fucked with.
That was before Nash Effect.
Yeah, that's when his shit first started.
Yeah.
Cause he was making trap beats at first. And he started fucking with Hippie Dream back then.
Oh, true.
And that's when he kind of started sampling and shit. And then we were making beats together at the time, and then that song, like I liked that shit. And like when I first rapped on it, I put some verse on it, and I didn't really like it that much. But then I was listening to some drill music and some shit. I kind of like stole the flow. Like, redid my verse and it was better. And then LC verse was on it already too. But he low key stole that shit and put it on his SoundCloud. That's what's going on my SoundCloud.
How was it like though coming up with Lucky at around like the same time and shit? Because he's definitely been making like hella waves with his like it's kind of like a demonic style. I would kind of describe it like the under the influence all the time in the flow and shit. Like how was that like coming up at the same time?
I mean that shit is, you know what I'm saying, that's cool as hell. Let's see like where he's taking, you know what I'm saying, his career and shit, that he like his shit starting to pop off more. He's starting to get like more noticed and shit. Yeah, that's cool, like, cause you know what I'm saying, like when he first started, like, you know what I'm saying, that's when I first like had started hanging out with him and shit. Yeah. So to see him like take it to that next step is like decent for him.
Yeah. You have any funny stories from when you were like young and starting out in the music shit and still being like in the streets and shit after school?
Shit, just
too many shit.
Just getting high as hell every day, like getting high as hell constantly with everybody, even like in the apartment. Pluto's just a funny ass nigga, bro. He's just like funny as hell.
So many funny ass
like all the vines and shit. Like it's hella vines that just all tweaking and everything. Like,
But that's kind of where you made those relationships in the beginning. Just get like it's just getting high, but at the same time, it's like that's where the bonds are formed.
For real, even before music, like I said, I met him from like smoking loud.
Yeah.
So everything just pretty much just regular shit.
Yeah.
Smoking, doing dumb shit.
When did you first link up with Risky Dash?
When I first started hanging out with all of them, LC and shit, and Jakes and fucking Mike Vick. When did I meet Khalil? Oh yeah, it was crazy. Okay, like this is when I first like met Khalil. I think I like knew him and shit. But like I was living in Pilsen where I live now, and like we had the studio there set up and shit. So like we'll let all the guys come record and shit, like smoke us out or record you with him. So like he came and like the first time I ever heard him rap, like that was when he made that song Rolling Stone. Yeah. So like the first time I ever heard him like make a song, he was making Rolling Stone. So like none of us like expected that shit. Like we was always like amazed, like what the fuck? Who is the like? You know
Does he talk the way he raps? Because he has like a really signature flow where he kind of is like drooping into his words and.
Yeah, that's how he be talking. He talk fast as hell, but he like kind of like mush mouth kind of.
Yeah.
Like that shit is amazing. He like my favorite rapper.
It works. Chicago. He be saying some like real ass shit, and you do too. That's why I kind of like really fuck with your music because people sometimes people listen to songs and they like write it off just by the way it sounds. Yeah. But if you actually listen to the shit you're saying like real ass shit that people can relate to. Quotables like go on forever. One of the most recent songs that like I know got a lot of attention for the lyrics was Super Raw 1.5.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You kind of want to talk about like the creation of that, and it was a part of a 3-track.
Yeah, EP. That was 3 songs. So 1.5, like that's like a sample. Like I found the sample and I gave it to Linus, and then
shout out Linus.
Yeah, it's my brother. But Linus, he kind of looped it. Him and Kishy, like they looped it, and then Kishy kind of put some drums on it, I think. And then like me, I had that shit for like 8 months, and I like wrote a song to it. And it wasn't raw, and I wrote like 2 more to it, and it wasn't raw. Like I didn't know how to just start it, so then I just came up with some random shit. That's like I said, ain't nobody nicer, bitch. I'm Mother Teresa, so I just thought because she was really nice, that would be like, you know what I'm saying, parallel to me being nice and rapping. So from there, I thought that was decent. I just kept going with it, and then when I made this shit, I still thought it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that great. Cause my friend Joe, that a lot of people know, he told me that shit was weak, but his ass be tweaking. So then another friend, Pat, you know, Biddy, he said, man, you should drop that shit, Joe's a bitch. And this what happened. So I dropped that shit. And then a lot of people liked it. And that shit, you know what I'm saying, it did good for me at the time. Because then I went to LA right after that, and I was just tweaking out in LA, showing hella people that shit. And it was a good time. So
there was a Luke Almighty track on that. If you wasn't
Friends too. Friends, my favorite song of that's probably on my SoundCloud.
How did you guys link up for that?
Well, shit, that was like what I said. Like he had hit me after the Give Me Space song, and he was like, "Bro, we need to work again, bro." He's like, "Send me some beats, bro." And that was like probably one of like the motherfucking 5 or 6 beats I had sent, dude.
Yeah,
and he just went stupid, bro. He sent me that shit maybe like a week later, tops. Bro, I was playing that shit in my car, bro. I was like, damn, this shit is a hit, bro. But it was like, when I hear a song for the first time, it should need to grow on me, but like, I didn't know what it was gonna be until like it dropped type shit. So everybody's still fucking with that shit to this day. So
I love that shit. That's my favorite song. When I dropped on Super on 1.5, it was that, the Swang remix, and Friends the best shit.
How is it being a producer and like you kind of just like trust in the artist you're sending your beats to that they're gonna make something raw of it, right? Like you have no way of knowing the end product until they send it back, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't for the most part, but it's like that's the thing about like me being. It's like it may not seem like I'm selective because I work with hella people, but like I still am, you know. It's because like I'm a fan of like everybody I work with, you know. So like I have faith in them. Yeah. When I send a beat out to somebody, it's like because I trust them, you know. I trust that they're gonna go crazy. So it's like it doesn't usually fail me, you know, when I'm a fan of somebody, you know, when I already know they go crazy. So I can trust them real easy. So
yeah.
Especially Mike, he be going crazy on everything I send him. So
yeah, it works out so that you had trust in him because it actually delivered. Yeah, that sounds just crazy. So is there any chance that we'll be getting like a collaboration EP from you two?
Yeah, we got a EP. It's like pretty much done. I gotta do like one more song, but it's like all beats from Luke and that shit is turned.
That shit goes crazy, dude.
Monster Almighty or
He underplays. That shit goes
No, it's
crazy.
raw as hell. I'm just laid back, but that shit is actually raw. Like the shit I drop right now is cool too, but that's like from 2016. So like the shit I got with Luke, I'm really excited to drop that shit because it's like more updated. Yeah, like I think it'll like hit more.
It's just like hits on hits.
Yeah, it's like
on
all
but
hits.
It's like, you're gonna be able to play that whole shit and be like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. You're like, you're gonna go to the next song and be like, damn, this shit hard as fuck.
Those are the best projects when you can do that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Straight hits.
I got good chemistry with you.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
A lot of people send me beats and they raw as hell, but I can't make a song to it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's about the trusting. Like I trust Duke because I know he go crazy in my shit. Like I can already see like in each song, you know, like how he feels on my beats and how he catches it. He just catches that shit perfect with like the right pockets and shit.
So Friends actually had a video with Good Traffic.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How did that come about?
My guy Luke Banter, he hit me up. So he shoots videos and makes music. Like, he's focused on his music right now. But back then, like when he reached out to me, he wanted to reach out to me to shoot the video, and I thought it would be a good idea because I wasn't doing shit else at that time, and I was like, fuck it, that would be raw. And then I met up with him, and we just fucking, he picked me up from outside for just went to Montrose Beach and shot that shit. And I was also down there, my homie Justin too. It's a fun fact. Like I was with him all summer. People probably saw him in the video tweaking. Like he's a shorter fella, but that's my guy.
Shorter fella.
Yeah.
That shit was raw for me because like 2017 was my come up, so that was like, pardon me, that was like the first video that really dropped like that I had produced. So like that was like a monumental point type shit, you know, just like the whole front shit and the video too is like.
Yeah, it's a different experience seeing your art instead of just like.
It's totally different, you know. It's crazy, you know. It's like some shit I didn't really expect, you know. So.
Yeah. Was it a surprise on you, or did he tell you there was a video in the works?
I think he had told me beforehand he was dropping a video, but I don't think I saw any snippets or anything like that.
True.
And he dropped it and I seen that bitch, so. Yeah, definitely cold as fuck. We're gonna have more shit in the vlog here, so.
Yeah, I got a video too on this song called Summer. I'm trying to drop that shit soon. I gotta finish up the video though, so I'm trying to drop this like next month.
We've been sitting on that one too. That's.
That shit is crazy too.
The tape's gonna go crazy. That's all you need to know.
Got a
Like,
lot
if you
of
fuck with any of our shit before, like,
It's gonna be
you'll
a
like
situation.
There'll probably be new listeners from that too, just from the power combo that you guys were.
Yeah, definitely. Sure hope so. Sure.
So you actually just dropped an EP. It was just called like January 1st, 2017 type shit. So it wasn't really like a title.
2018,
Yeah, 2018. So what's up with Fade Kai? He produced a lot of great tracks on that actually. I think he almost executive produced except for Blank Body on Minivan. So how was that process of recording that? Because all those songs, like you said, like you can play each one and it just all goes hard.
I've been knowing Kai for a while, and we had that shit done for a while. Just could never like find like the right time to drop it. I feel like, but I felt like, you know, since it was a new year, it would be a good time to just, you know what I'm saying, just let people have it and hear it and see what they think. And people been fucking with it. And everybody he tells me that they fuck with it hard. So it was a good move, I think.
Yeah, I was in the car with Luke and we were playing. No, well, it wasn't in the car, but I was waiting for Luke and I was listening to Gas and that shit just like in the headphones just goes nuts. It just puts you in your zone.
favorite shit. He fucked with that shit hard as hell.
Yeah, shout out Kai. That shit raw as fuck.
Sure. I remember seeing a rumor that Pluto Nash was also gonna produce a tape of yours. Did that get put on the shelf for a little while, or like what's up with that?
I don't know. I guess it's on the shelf, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but I think he don't want to make it with me no more. Cause he said I tweet too much.
Oh, really?
It's like if you stop tweeting, I'll make a tape for you.
Yeah.
So I guess I gotta stop tweeting to get that shit done.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You
But-
can prove him wrong with
Yeah.
the next couple releases.
right.
Yeah.
Right. But maybe in
He'll
the
see you're
future.
serious, right?
Maybe in
Tape.
maybe in the future we can make some shit.
Yeah, because I know that would have been something cool to see come up.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, that's really dope. And it's dope that you linked up with Luke because he's been making a name for himself all last year. You've just been dropping consistently. You linked up with different up and coming artists like Duffel Bag Brew, Young Bands, J.R. Donato, Superboy. Just like the names kind of just go on and on. I could keep listing them. But how was the process of just like finding like these new artists and actually like getting crazy good quality work back from them?
Shit, it was really just it wasn't even like anything I planned out, you know, but it was just like I made these connections one by one, you know, and they built off and branched out, you know, and expanded somehow, you know, through other people, you know. It's really like getting your face out there, people know who you are, and then you meet other people through that, you know. It's like I took like pretty much all 2017 like trying to be on the scene, trying to be like heard, get my music out there, be out there physically too, like at shows, you know, art galleries and everything. And I think it really helped, you know, because I feel like a lot of people in the city, at least, you know, are starting to catch up, you know, and you know, recognize my music. So I think it was real pivotal that I did that, because I was real homebody, you know, like I didn't even go out and do nothing, you know, before 2017. So
True.
it's like it really does make a difference when you go out and shit. So just making the connections, making them genuine, you know, keeping them concrete, you know, just keep working with the people I go crazy with, you know, it hasn't failed yet. So
yeah, definitely. Once you get one hit with somebody, it's like you'll notice.
Yeah, it needs to be a
something.
cycle. You know, you can't just stop there. You know, definitely not.
One of the biggest accomplishments I would say I saw was that you actually landed on Superboy's album. He actually dropped the album, not a tape. Finally Dead. You had a good like what 2, 3.
Yeah, I had 2 songs in there. Originally there was a handful, you know, but they obviously cut it down, you know, to a handful of songs. But I ended up having 2 bonus tracks on there, which is Superboy and 4 Stack. So I'm blessed to have those songs actually make the cut. So.
And even more relevant to you, you actually had your own track released on your page, Ruthless, which was featuring Superboy, and that song's been going crazy numbers-wise. How's that experience, just like having something like that?
It's been crazy because, I mean, I've been dropping Luke Almighty exclusives for a minute now. I think I've probably dropped like 6 in total now. So, I mean, I've been doing it for a minute, but they really don't, I mean, it's not that they don't get plays, but it's like my SoundCloud followers aren't all that right now.
Right.
So it's like, it was good to build that up, you know, because I really only got like a stack, you know, on each song. But then that shit dropped, you know, and it has like 20,000 almost now. So it's like, that's definitely gonna help, you know, my SoundCloud followers and also the exposure. You know, I like to have something of my own because I like to think of myself as an artist, you know, not just a producer. You know, right. I try to put a face to it and not just be someone behind the scenes. You know, because I mean, I want to do bigger things, you know, than just production. So I think it's a good gateway to that. You know.
Any future Luke Almighty exclusives we can be looking forward to?
Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna start rapping.
I saw that rumor too.
I'm gonna come up with the raps, maybe. We'll see what's up if y'all want it enough. But definitely more super collabs for the exclusives. I got some more shit with Zero, which a lot of people will fuck with the Zero shit that I had before that Bad Luck shit. But yeah, I'm just trying to make my connection strong so I can have those songs. You know, I feel like it's a trade-off. You know, maybe give me a song, you get a song type shit. Yeah. So I mean, I'm trying to keep stuff in the vault. You know. Hopefully a tape soon, but that's definitely a work in progress, you know, a compilation tape. But that's definitely my main goal, at least for right now, short term, 2018. I want to be able to put together a tape, a body of work. So I just got to make sure I'm tucking, not giving away too much, and stick to the plan. And I think everything will be smooth.
I think you've done a good job of branding yourself with that beat tag because everybody knows that shit in Chicago.
Shout out my boy Drilla Gang Savage.
You know how we rock that shit.
Yeah, you gotta be iconic. I mean, it's totally corny, but at the same time, it sticks with you. You know.
I don't even think it would.
I feel like 50% of people I meet on the scene, they'll be like, "Oh, Almighty on the beat," you know, like.
I think it's funny when people actually meet you because like when I met you, I was like, oh, I had no idea how to do it.
Like when I met Lomo for the first time and like Cole Bennett, they both had said like, "Oh, Almighty on the beat," you know how we
right,
exactly. You know, it's good. I think that I had that, you know, not something that's just lame or just doesn't
short,
stick.
Sweet,
you know?
to the point.
Yeah, right. I'm saying it's like people hear that and do, all right, let's look.
It's important. You even had a These Days cover story. Yeah, that was really cool. How was that experience for you?
That was, you know, damn near life changing. I mean, my first interview was with you guys, but that was, you know, over the phone, and then I had a Q&A with Lyrical Lemon.
Yeah, we were just getting started.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it's just like that was just a whole nother step into what I'm coming into now. You know, so it's like that really showed me. I mean, what I'm doing, you know, it kind of proved to myself, you know, that I'm actually, you know, making some type of noise and I'm getting real recognition, you know, and it shows a lot that people actually want to have you, you know, come talk, tell your story. I don't know, it was real life changing, you know, and it's definitely inspired me even more. It made me want to go harder, you know, 'cause I just want to keep going, you know. So it's like baby steps, but like that was the start of something that's gonna keep growing, you know. So
yeah, definitely. So you guys actually just dropped a song with Big Body Fiji and Little Up. How did that come about?
That love you shit. Well, I can actually tell you a story about the beat first. I had that beat for a minute, and I had like a video that I had DM'd Big Body Fiji, the snippet of it, on Twitter, and he was like, "Bro, this shit goes crazy." He's like, "I don't know if I would fuck with it, but I know Lucky would fuck with it. It's hard as hell." True. So he tried to get it to Lucky, but it didn't work out. So he ended up hopping on it. I think Mike had told me actually he had sent me the song out of nowhere. I was like, "Bro, who is this?" I was like, "It's Fiji. This Fiji." And up, bro. I was like, "This shit goes crazy as hell." They're all vibing on that shit, bro. I think it's a hit, bro, and I love that beat. So I'm glad it came together the way it did. So it's definitely a monster little mashup collab, and Lil Up going crazy as hell too.
Shout out Lil Up.
Shout out Lil Up, Lil Sosa, Lil Small.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How do you first link over with him, Mike? Because you guys have been like together for a little minute now, like on the scene?
That's my son. Like, I'm his real dad. Like, I met him through Kendall. Like, I met a lot of people through my brother Kendall. So I remember, like probably, I don't know what year it was. I just know it was his Linus shit before he moved to where he's at now. It was his old studio. And, I just seen up there one day. And I heard his shit. I always did him with some shit, but I always really thought he was raw. So when we finally made a song, I was happy about this shit. I think that was like the first song we made, because we had always talked about getting some shit, or him hopping on some shit. I mean, getting on some
Was
shit.
he a rapper before, or like?
Well, yeah, I know him, like when I met him, he was rapping and singing and producing and shit. Because he be producing too.
Oh, really?
I didn't even know.
His ass raw as hell. He in the studio, like him and Linus be in the same studio. He's like Linus' intern now.
Oh, really? That's
That's
what's up.
awesome.
Yeah, supposed to just being there every day. He's supposed to be there today, but he didn't want to go today.
That's what's up though. Yeah, shout out Lil Up though.
That's my boy.
Going crazy. We got more shit with Lil Up too
For
on the
real?
tape.
Yeah, you'll be seeing his name a lot on 28T for sure.
Yeah.
I
People
think I'm
definitely
gonna drop some
send it
shit
to
with
me.
him too, like a 3-track or 2-track EP. Well,
That'd be dope.
probably this month if we get in the studio and shit. He was supposed to come today, but his ass was busy.
Yeah, we'll have to get him another time for his own interview actually to see what he's up to.
Yeah.
Another collab that I really fucked with that was kind of unexpected at the time was Sydney August, because she'd be singing, but it's cool that you're not afraid to like kind of blend in other genres into your thing. You're not strictly rap.
Hell,
So
man.
how kind of is your relationship with her, and like just like how did that song?
Sure, that's my homie too. I met her through Kendall too. Like when I met, well, that's where I met Sydney too, like in the studio and shit. And she had been going crazy singing and shit. So, but when I had met her, like I had met her one time, I didn't know it was her type shit. Then I met her at the studio and I knew who she was. So then I made the song
Dopamine.
Dopamine. Yeah, the same. It's the same way I made 1.5 is that same line, it's that sample we worked on it. And then I made the song, and then we was like, we should see if Sydney wanted to get on it. And then she did it, and she like rocked that shit. So pretty much from that point, I was just down to work with her and shit.
That's what's up. Can we expect any more singing on any of your tracks, or any more like experimental type things from you in the future?
Yeah. I like singing. You know, I'm gonna keep trying to do that shit. But with Sydney, I'm supposed to be working on some shit with her too for the future, like the songs. You know what I'm saying?
She dropped a really solid EP, the 6th Floor EP.
Yeah, that shit was fucking dope. Fucked with it.
Really cool.
Yeah, she goes crazy. I fuck with her. I love her sound. So I'm always down to work with her.
Definitely. Is there anyone else that you're like down to work with like this upcoming year, just like in terms of like spreading the sound, maybe like trying different things? Any names that come to mind?
Shit, just the guys. I had a project with Luke. Then after that, I'm working on a project with Kishy and Linus together. And then, you know, all my homies. The guys, you know, Loki, Kendall, Aiden, Wab, Stretch, Kishy, fucking Diego, Silas. Everybody I've been working with so far, we're just gonna keep it going the next year and get off, you know.
True. It's good when it's like a team effort, everyone's like on the same page. I know Silas was on Sydney's.
Yeah, that's my guy too. He went to Jones too.
Oh really?
He Loki's still in that bitch.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yup. Salty.
Oh,
That's my guy too. He was one of the hottest like producers in Chicago. Like,
Definitely.
Silas got that shit.
Yeah, I feel like we need to get Kishy and Linus in here just on their own shit, because they have a lot of behind the scenes where they work with a lot of artists and
Yeah, they've been going
really
crazy for a
good
minute,
quality.
Yeah.
For years, bro.
Yeah, for real.
So I feel like a lot of people don't know like their faces really well. So I think it would be important to.
Yeah, they been around in like 2015. Guess he been around.
Yeah.
But he's getting better too. Like the shit we was doing yesterday was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like the shit with me, him, and Diego is crazy too.
How would you kind of
Yeah,
describe
that's
like
good.
the studio vibe? Like when you're in the studio, how do you kind of get the creative juices flowing?
Shit, they be drunk as hell, really.
Drunk as hell.
All of them, Diego be drunk as hell, Kendall be drunk as hell. Me and Kesha be smoking though. Like me and folks be smoking woods. They be getting drunk as hell, tweaking. Linus, he a drinker and a smoker. So Linus just like to get fucked up. So
Who's the voice of reason when like shit be getting out of hand?
me, bro.
You have to be the responsible
So
one.
you know that shit is already or Ice Face. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be responsible. That's my homie. He's on the tape with me and Luke. He raps and shit
True.
and produces. That's my homie. I've been Ice Face. You gotta watch out for him coming up. But either me or him would be like, come on, let's do some work. The niggas just be drunk tweaking and shit.
He would be probably knocking out from the loud.
We'll be in there like 6 hours, make 2 songs type shit. Yeah. But you know, it'd be fun though, really. So, and then days where it's not that many people, we be able to get more shit done type shit.
Right.
But all in all, it's a good experience. Like, I love getting in the studio. Even if I don't make shit. Like, I went yesterday, I didn't even make shit. I just played Pokemon the whole time.
So it's good to be in the studio, you know, at all times, just in case.
Yeah, type shit.
I'll ask a fun question for both of you. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Shit, bro.
I'm
gonna put you on game. I ain't never fucked with Pokemon.
You don't fuck with it.
I fucked with the Digimon.
What's your
I
favorite
had
Digimon?
all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I can talk
Yu-Gi-Oh
about
too.
that shit, but
I play
nah, low key shit. I fuck with the Pokemon, but I just never really watched it like that, bro.
If you had to choose one.
If I had to choose one, I'd probably fuck with who's gonna be Ross? I'd probably fuck with I don't know, true.
You don't know.
I fuck with like the mime and shit. That
Oh,
they,
Mr. Mime?
They be on the hypnosis shit.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I don't know, just because they cool, bro.
Yeah, he's
What
cool.
about you?
I don't even know.
My first shit was Charmander, so I was like Charmander.
Yeah. I had Fire Red on the Game Boy. That shit,
Yeah.
I had chose Charmander off the jump. You just had to.
Yeah,
Choose something else. It's just weak as hell.
Cause my homie, like we had this when it first came out. Like, he had the blue version and shit. So like I got the red version, so I got the red nigga. Ever since then, I just been fucking with
I know some rappers really got into Pokemon Go when that shit first came out. Superboy like had a fucking Dominion over like fucking Hyde Park out there with the Pokemon
true.
Go. Did you get into Pokemon Go when that shit came out?
I tried. It was funny when I first started. I sent the Charmander in my room because when I was right there, I lived by a gas station. So I guess I made the fire of him. He was in my bed and shit, so I caught it. So I tried to fight. But like for that game, you gotta walk to fight.
Yeah, motherfuckers realize you start doing the most.
Yeah, bro, you gotta like walk to.
You're like, damn, I didn't walk like 20 miles. Shit,
Yeah,
what the
Bro,
fuck?
like, I'll play that shit on my phone or like on the computer. I was just like sit down, smoked up, and play this shit for real. So like, it was cool like for the culture, I guess. Like a lot of people's like started accepting Pokemon more. But for me,
I just
like,
low-key don't have patience for that shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro, that shit wasn't for
be
me.
heavens. I can't focus on that shit for too
I
long.
feel like it probably lost like 75% of its players after the first 3 months.
Yeah, for real, though.
The real Pokemon tournaments really
They went crazy though, shit.
I had a DS though. If somebody want to smoke, and Nintendo Switch, they about to drop.
Oh
Pokemon
yeah,
games.
yeah.
So I'm getting a Nintendo Switch. Then I got free smoke on that too.
The Switch low key one of the best systems ever. Know.
Yeah,
I ain't never played each other.
Nah.
I'm waiting till Pokemon.
I need me some shit on the go for real.
True.
I fuck with PlayStation. I got an Xbox though. All my homies be talking shit about me because they got PlayStation.
Yeah, I thought that's be on the throwback shit. I fuck around and have a PS4, a PSP, you know, the little handheld shit. I still have that just because I love the throwback shit.
That was just raw.
I used to listen to my
have it
music
too.
off the PSP.
Yeah, I used to have it too with the memory card. You know,
Yeah.
fat ass memory card on my PSP. Bro.
So, who are your favorite artists that you've been listening to, like as of late, like recently, that like you kind of just like fuck with? You understand like those?
Like as far as rap, you know, I listen to Keith because he's like my favorite rapper and shit.
True.
Action Bronson is one of my favorite rappers too.
I saw that man do a body dive
For real?
in a show, man. He almost killed a whole
He
crowd.
be on his wrestling shit, man.
Yeah,
Like
that was
WWE in
insane.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Just picture Action Bronson stage dive. Right?
He's a
I can't even
legend.
picture that man getting off the ground, but he did. Like,
He's a legend, bro. I don't even know how he manages to do that shit.
I listen to Keith and like Herb and fucking like I listen to Young Pappy a lot. True. And people be trying to talk about me because I listen to him. Like, they be trying to say he's weak, but he's not. Because people be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But other than them, just my homies really. I listen to Rue mostly. That's my most listened to nigga probably.
yeah. Midnight EPG. I had that on repeat when I was at school. Like that shit
That
got
was
me
one of
a
my
lot.
favorite tapes of the year for sure.
Rue, Fiji, Kendall, of course Kendall, Lil Up. That's literally all I listen to. And fucking Dipset.
Oh, true.
That Mace disc, Cameron disc, Mace, that shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
For real.
So you got a lot of like tattoos on you. Do you want to like kind of explain like maybe some of the meanings behind some of them?
True. This one on my fingers is from my friend who passed away. And Railway West, he made music too. He made a song called Ragswear. And I remember he was telling me it was his favorite song on the mixtape he made. And he made it right before he turned. So I thought it'd be cool if I just, you know what I'm saying?
Immortalize it.
Yeah, it fit on my knuckles and shit.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was cool. And then I'm Super Raw. I got this during I'm Super Raw video. Just cause.
What's it say?
It says I'm Super Raw.
Hell yeah. You want to kind of like get it on the cameras?
And then
Can you get a little higher?
I'm gonna get a 1.5 on it.
Cause that's really rough. You should drop a 2. That's part 2.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call the project I do with Linus and Kishi too. Like I'm super raw too.
Hell yeah.
Should be dope. And then I got some. This is my favorite one. That's on my arm and shit. I guess this is the Cubs choking. Cause
Oh hell no, bro. I'm a Cubs fan. That's not cool.
That's not.
Shout out Southside White Sox, you already know.
I got this before they won the championship.
You probably felt salty as hell.
No, yeah, I was fucked up a bit.
Nah, it's still fucking Cubs.
No, it's still fucking
It's still Chicago.
Got back to choking though. And then I got it for Green
true.
Bay too. The cheese melted and it's fire.
So damn, you're a diehard sports fan in real time. Follow the sports Twitter. What's the handle for the sports Twitter?
It's Sports Mike 5800. Cause I tweet a lot about sports on my page, and my page is really for music, and people get frustrated with me sometimes. So I try to like put it on another like Twitter, and then maybe you know what I'm saying. Who knows when that shit like starts? You know what I'm saying? Get out there, maybe we could like be like ESPN or some shit.
That's Bleacher Report shit.
Yeah, you
Some
gotta
shit.
be multi-talented, you know.
Yeah, that should be fun. I can see myself like getting on from rapping and then like doing sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
like, you can't be, like, boxing yourself, and you gotta think outside the box. Motherfuckers just be thinking too, like, narrow with the shit, you know?
For real.
What kind of like, other than like the sports thing, like what kind of enterprising stuff do you guys both like envision beyond music even?
Everything. I love visual art. I mean, I was, like, painting and drawing and shit before, like, music, so, like, I always fucked with visual art and videos and shit. So it'd be dope to, like, direct or produce some shit like that, or, like, learn how to do some visual effects. I really fuck with that. I mean, I really fuck with fashion too, so like having a clothing line like down the line would be dope as fuck too. It's just like too many things, bro. I'm creative as hell, so it's like I feel like it's never gonna end when like the hamster wheel's going. You know, it's like there's unlimited things, but just
Be
really
a
anything
mogul,
creative.
really. Like be a billionaire.
That's the
Do
dream, right?
everything. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah, for real. Bro.
Be like Jay-Z or some shit.
Yeah, I think he's like set a good example of like what it's like to like go into all the industries and just like have your imprint on that.
Right. Like you can do that shit. People actually can do this shit. So if I see somebody like who is approaching $1 billion who started with music, I like naturally think I can do that shit too. So
It kind of hits home, close to home too, when you see like people like Chance the Rapper who we went to school with actually blow up, and like at this point he's making hella money off everything that he be touching. So he's donating a lot of money too, but
yeah,
it is
it's
cool
good to
see
give back.
that.
You know, hopefully one day I could like be in that position to give back too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all like inspiration more than anything. Seeing shit like that.
Yeah, how was it seeing him win the Grammys?
That shit was raw.
Like,
I ain't watched the Grammys, but I seen on Twitter when he won.
Yeah, just
he won like
affected
3
him.
Grammys and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was raw.
That shit raw for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody fucks with Chance, that shit was amazing, bro.
Like even like for Chicago especially it was crazy, but even like just like the scene in general, like even outside of
It just shows you could go from this to that, you know, like with some work, you know.
And it should make you want to win the Grammy too, right?
it. Yeah.
Exactly, you know. That's the goal, shit.
If you had to make a guess right now, who's the next like Chicago artist to win a Grammy that was like coming up, who would you guess?
Shit. Just rap or like in general?
Just like on the scene, it could be singing
Shit,
shit.
bro.
Shit, Valley, finna get that.
Hell yeah.
That's who I say was finna get the next Grammy.
He's another
Valley.
success story, definitely.
He definitely-
It's hard, bro, because you be having so much talent, bro, and sometimes you get overlooked too. You know, you can have some beautiful shit you would think that would make it, bro. But I feel like
Keith
Ray
need a Grammy,
Monet or
too.
somebody like that finna get a Grammy, bro.
Yeah, Keith deserved a Grammy.
He's been deserving like
Yeah,
Grammys.
the fuck.
I think it's important that you make that point though, that like just talent does not equate like recognition and success, because obviously like Master Mike's been like having quality for like years now since Chance the Rapper, and like
Yeah.
he's getting attention, but it's like
Did not get on yet.
yeah, it's different levels to it. So it is important to note that like there's a lot that goes into music that's not just the music,
Yeah.
right?
Hard work goes into it a lot.
Yeah.
Monty Booker definitely need a Grammy.
Oh,
True.
I could see
He's from
Smino.
Chicago, right?
I could see Smino, even though he's from St. Louis, he's like kind of with Chicago playing.
That shit,
Fuck.
yeah. Smino deserve a Grammy ASAP. The second I heard his album, bro, I was like, oh, this motherfucker, he's gonna take off, bro.
Yeah.
His Black song goes crazy.
That shit insane, dude. He fucks with everybody in the city too, which is just even better, you know. He fucks with everybody out here, so it's like they're like their whole own like little circle and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like, they don't all just live in the same city. That's what's wrong, you know.
So, kind of just to wrap it up, we know that Luke Almighty Master Mike collab tape is dropping 2018. What else should we be on the lookout from both of y'all?
Well, shit, Mike done here went through all his shit he doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
From you?
it's like 2017. Like I tried to like have like an idea how that shit would go, but like it didn't go, you know, anything like how I expected. So it's just like I'm trying to plan it out like the best way I can, you know, like get the right help and that kind of thing. So just like everything moves in the right direction, but just keep the same work ethic, keep, you know, making the same connections, keep, you know, working, you know, because obviously I gotta keep producing, you know, I gotta keep producing material to actually like support all the demand.
How frequently do you actually like make beats? Like I know some producers be making a beat a day, some people be doing like a beat every week.
I definitely finish at least one beat a day because I update my track chain every day, but I can make anywhere from like 5, 6, 7, 10 a day, you know, or make, you know, just one, you know, finish that one, or finish some shit that I didn't finish the other day, but definitely every day I'm trying to create, you know. It's like no matter what, even if I'm not in the mood, I try to sit myself down and make some, you know, because you never know where it could go or what kind of idea you could start, so true. I try to keep it constant because I'm almost scared of just like stopping to make beats for a minute that I'm gonna lose it or something like that, so
right.
I
don't think you're gonna lose it, bro. You've been pretty consistent.
Let's hope not. I don't know, man.
Definitely. So where can the people watching like find you guys on social media and like where can they find your music at?
Well, Twitter is MonsterMike5800. On Instagram the same. SoundCloud is MonsterMike197, my favorite number. And Spotify, I'm gonna probably do that shit for like my next project. I'm gonna drop my Spotify and shit. I don't got it yet though.
Shit, you can find all my shit. Twitter, main follow, you know, Luke_Almighty. Instagram, Almighty on the beat. Shit, YouTube, Luke Almighty with a space. And shit, I got one more. What's up? My SoundCloud, of course, Luke Almighty, no space as well. So catch up everything there. I'm gonna have a website soon. It's on the way, so everything's gonna be in one place. So yeah, I'm gonna stop making everybody go to different places. Motherfuckers be like, damn, I gotta go here, I gotta go there. So I'm trying to be one-stop shop. You know?
Yeah, we'll definitely be on the lookout for your guys' new material coming out. But you definitely started the year off strong, already dropping like crazy hits. Like, and the year just started, the month's not even over. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah,
trying
thanks
to
for
come out the
signing,
gates strong, bro.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. We appreciate you, bro. As always, going crazy.